Have you ever walked into a room and immediately started ticking off a mental checklist? Did I pack the lunch? Did the laundry finish? Is there enough milk for breakfast tomorrow? Did I reply to that email from the school? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Welcome to the world of the mental load. Today, we're diving into something most moms carry every day. Not in their hands, but in their minds. It's called the mental load. It's invisible. It's exhausting. And yet, it's rarely acknowledged. We're going to unpack what the mental load actually is, how it impacts mothers, emotionally, physically, and mentally, and why we desperately need to start talking about it. So whether you're a mum, a partner, or someone who simply wants to understand this better, stick around. This conversation could change lives. The mental load isn't just about doing tasks, it's about remembering them. It's about being the one who keeps the family calendar, restocks the snacks, schedules the dentist appointments, and knows where the extra batteries are stored. It's about always thinking ahead. It's carrying the invisible burden of planning, organising, and anticipating every single day. And while it's often referred to as women's work, let's be clear. This isn't about gender roles. It's about recognition and balance. Let's talk about the toll it takes, because it's not just being busy. It's stress, it's burnout, it's health problems, it's losing parts of yourself while you keep everything else together. The constant mental juggling act leads to chronic stress. Mothers worry about forgetting something important. They feel pressure to meet everyone's expectations, while silently crumbling under their own. And that stress, it seeps into every part of life, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Imagine never getting to clock out. Mothers often reach a state of emotional burnout. They feel drained, irritable, on edge. Not because they don't love their families, but because they're human and they've been running on empty for too long. This constant overload can lead to depression. It can make mothers feel like they're failing, even when they're doing everything. Focus becomes harder. Decision-making feels impossible. The mental fog becomes just another weight to carry. Self-care often becomes the first sacrifice. There's no time for rest, no space to breathe, meals are skipped, sleep is interrupted. Exercise feels like a luxury. And hobbies? Those are shelved until someday. The mental load doesn't just affect the individual, it affects relationships. Mums may feel unsupported, and sometimes resentful, when partners don't share the burden. Communication breaks down. And slowly, mothers begin to feel isolated, even in a full house. And the body? It always keeps the score. Prolonged stress can lead to high blood pressure, weakened immune system, digestive problems, hormonal imbalances, sleep disorders, and even heart disease. What starts as invisible can turn dangerously physical. And let's not forget, the mental load impacts how mums parent too. It chips away at patience. It reduces presence. It makes it harder to savor the beautiful moments of motherhood, because you're stuck managing the chaos behind the curtain. Many mothers describe a deep sense of loss, not just of time or energy, but of themselves. They stop recognizing the person in the mirror. When life becomes a constant to-do list, it's easy to forget your dreams, your passions, even your name outside of mom. Here's the good news. Awareness is the first step to change. We can start by naming the mental load, by talking about it, openly, honestly, and often. We need to share the mental load, not just help with chores, but take ownership of planning too. Partners, listen up. Asking what can I do to help is a good start, but doing without being asked? That's what real partnership looks like. Let's talk solutions. Divide the invisible tasks. Who's keeping track of doctor appointments or school projects? Use shared calendars so mental planning becomes a team effort. Schedule personal time like it's a non-negotiable appointment, because it is. Normalize support, therapy, moms groups, online forums, whatever it takes to know you're not alone. Speak up. Resentment thrives in silence. If you're a mum watching this and feeling seen, I want you to know you are not failing. You are not weak. You are carrying more than anyone can see and still showing up. That is strength. But strength doesn't mean silence. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say I'm overwhelmed. It's okay to put yourself back on your own priority list. The mental load is real, but so is our power to shift it, together. Let's start with empathy. Let's move toward equity. Let's support the women who hold up households, families, and futures with minds that never get to rest. Thanks for being here. Let's keep this conversation going. Subscribe, like, and share to support more honest conversations about motherhood.